What's going on, my video viewing audience? Leonard Roy coming at you. And you got this slick slave in the rear with the gear, former soldier. I'm like, oh, for the civilians to understand, if you see a army person in uniform and they got a unit patch on both sides of their uniform, that means they went to Afghanistan, Iraq, right? One of the two. If they just got one patch on, they ain't done nothing. But remember, like this one here, this Ponce chick, I'm sitting here like, why are you trying to tell me lies online about military service? Well, mainly because I called it a slick sleeve. I'm like, you in the rear with the gear, while everybody else that had the cojones, male and female, were in the fight. See? Now, and it had the nerve to say, talking about some second to none, like 2nd Infantry Division, Korea. I'm like, okay, well, somebody light a couple of ribbons on their uniform if they were stationed in Korea. One ribbon is an overseas ribbon. The other ribbon is the Korean National Defense ribbon. I got both of those. I was stationed in Korea, Area 1, Bravo Company, 44th Engineers, before Camp Howes closed down. Yeah, now I hear all the doggone engineers are down in Osan. Used to be on Camp Castle, right down the street from Camp Casey Hovey. Anyway, this one here gonna use cancer as some type of lie. Well, if you get cancer, you can't deploy for 5 years. Really? So I guess that's the reason you got Sergeant Major Simmons, a 15-year active duty veteran that has been on active duty since 2010. She is fighting stage 4 cancer and has been fighting, right? She's a U.S. Army Ranger, and she's the first female to earn the rank of Sergeant Major that wears a Ranger tab. Ooh. She has stage 4 cancer. That's that dangerous cancer. Now, like this here, this woman lied to me talking about you catch cancer or you contract whatever with cancer, you can't deploy for 5 years. Okay, well, what about Sergeant Major Simmons? How she deployed and such? She deployments and such. Talk to me quick, don't talk to me slick. See, I love when you get them doggone people that lie. They were trying to be so-called patriotic, or they doggone joined just so they could look nice in the uniform and not to actually get into the fight, to actually go and do. But you got a whole lot of females. Word came down. Okay, we're scheduled to deploy in 6 months. Oh, man. Talking about pregnancies. They got pregnant. Surely did. See? Yeah. And I don't have to funk fake. Matter of fact, I got my little memorabilia right here. Now, you see you got your American flag and your patch. Yeah, that means somebody deployed Iraq or Afghanistan, if not both. Then you see somebody, they got this in Arabic writing. This is strictly Afghanistan. Ooh, Claude, have mercy. Miss Parker. So, yeah, while this one here, trying to doggone, it's like them guys, they'll be sitting at the bar telling all these stories about what they did when they know they didn't do a doggone thing at all. And then a real one come in and ask them critical questions, and they fold like a cheap piece of paper. Yeah. So, Carol, stop false flagging online. It's not a good look. Not a good look at all. Oh, and about the cancer thing, yeah, if you have cancer and you're trying to enlist, they won't accept you. If you contract cancer while you're in, they're not going to kick you out. You can get out on the medical if you go for it. And if you don't believe me, just go on Sergeant Major Simmons' Facebook page and look at her journey and her current everything militarily. Try that on. I can't make this stuff up. Nobody can.